bike ride for the last 28 days. He started out in Seattle, Washington, and he rode his bike all the way from Seattle to Berlin, Ohio. And he did this in order to raise money for Bibles for his crusade. He goes by Common Ground Ministry, and he gives Bibles out to all the prisoners that he goes to see. And so this is all for a good cause. We're going to take a love offering for John about halfway through. And also we have a little extra entertainment here in that part of the gunny sack. Philo Schrock's back there, and Ed Hirschberger and his family, Juanita Coons and Cindy Detweiler will be performing for us at halftime while we do this love offering. And so this love offering, everything that you give will be for Bibles for John to hand out. So at this time, let's put our hands together and welcome John Schmid from Berlin, Ohio.
Thank you, Fred, and thank you. I'll explain more as we go along, but let me just sing. Is that guitar on? Been on a bike ride. What happened was we went on a cruise on June the 6th, and I had decided, well, people ask, why would you ride a bicycle from Seattle to Ohio? Well, I don't know either. I just remember when I fell off the barn and hit my head. When I woke up, I said, I think I'll ride a bicycle across the United States. No, it's been an adventure. It's a good exercise. I love it, and I'll just be right up front with you. I was going to do it anyway, but I decided to make it a fundraiser, and wouldn't you know, I challenged people to give so much per mile for Bible study correspondence courses for the Ohio inmates. Whenever an Ohio prison orders Bible study correspondence courses or Bibles from Gospel Echoes in Goshen, Indiana, our ministry pays for it. It's about $16,000 a year. And wouldn't you know, there's so many generous people. We've already raised $30,000 on this bicycle trip. And so I'm hoping maybe we could get 2,000 more. That'd be 2 years' supply of Bible study courses for the Ohio inmates. Hint, hint. In case you think of that. And but it's been a blast. I'll tell a few stories as we go along. I have several different categories tonight. I've had so many requests, and it's so good. I'm just curious. I see so many friends I know. How many here have never heard me sing before? I just sang 2 songs. Where are you going? Just kidding. But you know, my purpose is that last song. I love to tell the story. That's my purpose for life, my purpose for singing. But I also love to have fun, which, here's what I tell people. Not all my songs are Christian songs, but they're all sanctified. They're set apart for His use. I have found out when you have fun with the audience, they'll listen to your story. My first day on the campus, I met the faculty. This new administration was suspiciously friendly. I met my new professor, he took me by the way. As soon as he had heard my name, the first thing he did say, oh, was your grandfather's brother's name David? Was your mother's maiden name Amelia Ruth? Do you go to Berlin or to Fredericksburg? Was your Uncle Beachy Amish in his youth? Oh, could it be that I know your Uncle Melvin? Was your father's brother's wife a Yoder too? Is your cousin a Snyder? Is your sister now a Kreider? Then I know surely somewhere I've met you. On campus church on Sunday, I knew most every song. The hymnal was familiar and I followed right along. I met the campus pastor, he looked me in the eye. He said, I think I know your face, now let me just think why. Oh, was your grandmother's sister's name Ethel? Was your was the name of your first cousin, Seth or Paul? Do you go to Arthur or to Martin's Creek? Was your mom an MCC or in Nepal? Oh, could it be that I know your Aunt Mabel? Was your mother's sister's wife a miller too? Is your cousin a layman? Is your sister now a gay man? Then I know you won't believe this, but it's true. You're my second cousin, once removed. Vernon got something up your ring if you have. My daddy was a country boy on the farm. Mom grew up in town and liked his country charm. They were married young, not 21 years old, and they're still together now since 50 years ago. Us children came within the first few years, and now that I have kids, I understand Mom's tears. Times were hard, but Mom and Dad would always show that love that started 50 years ago. Golden love is love that cares. 50 years of being there when you're young or even when you're old. Mom and Dad's love is better than pure gold. As a child, I didn't know that we were poor. We had everything we needed, nothing more. With a creek, a woods, and fields we had to hoe, and that love that started 50 years ago. I am married with a wife and family. I've got Jesus in my heart and all I need. But the test will be the faithful love I show, like Mom and Dad have done since 50 years ago. Golden love is love that cares. 50 years of being